Are you here to do something about that cough?
It's just a tickle in my throat, that's all.
Yeah, well, it's been hanging around for days. You shouldn't even be at work.
Come on, you'd be better off knowing anyway.
Maybe I don't want to know. Seeing a doctor at our age, you know, there's always a chance that... Well, there's always that thought in the back of your mind. What's he going to find?
Well, that is precisely the attitude that got her expelled.
Hey! I didn't get expelled because I hit him.
Bridget!
I got expelled because I'm pregnant.
The girl's a magnet for trouble. I know you're a friend of the Parkers, but as head of the senior school, I expect you to publicly support the school's position.
We shall tell this story from your point of view. Have you got Stephen Miranda's backing on this?
Yeah.
Pretty good photo, don't you think?
What's all this about?
Perhaps she doesn't need your okay on absolutely everything.
What, you scumbag?
Hey, come on, mate. It ain't worth it.
Deserved it.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours. That's when good neighbours become. When good neighbours become good friends.
Jake, will you run away with me?
Hey, Parker! You rock, girl.
Thank you.
Hey, got some fans.
Looks like it.
Oh, for what it's worth, you've got my support too, okay?
It's worth a lot.
See ya.
Bridget! Home, now. Come on.
Okie dokie, what do we got?
Oh, we need a new reception venue ASAP.
Yeah, I still can't believe that other joint double booked us.
Steph's curse. I'm serious.
Isn't the curse lifted now?
Some things can't be undone.
Oh, superstitious rubbish.
Okay, so we've got it down to two alternatives. This place in the city's had a cancellation, so we can get in.
Oh, there's been eggs here. Who cancelled? The Sultan of Brunei.
Or there's the place that you found.
Yes, it's new, but it offers old world charm. So it's a homestead set up just out of town.
It doesn't have a price on it.
Oh, yeah, no, I got ripped off. There you go.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you can't go past old world charm.
You mean it's cheaper?
I'm sorry, it's a very nice-looking venue.
Come on, Dad. If we're up to you, we'd be out in the backyard with cask wine eating hot dogs.
Oh, that is not fair. Mind you, I don't know anyone who doesn't like a hot dog. In the backyard.
Stop it. How are your waltz lessons coming along?
Okay?
Well, you're going to do a bridal waltz, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, it's the only traditional thing I want.
Yeah, but you know I can't dance. You know what? I once got voted the worst dancer at a B&S ball, and all I did was walk across the dance floor.
No, is that true?
Yeah.
It's just that you've never had anyone to teach you properly. I do it myself, but Paul has summoned me for a meeting. Lib, put some music on. Show him how it's done.
No.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, Harold, hi, come on in.
Thank you. Not interrupting, am I?
No, I've got to head off, but
Carl Kennedy.
we can actually show these two waltz steps.
All right, we'll just pop it in my office and have a look at it tomorrow.
Get up on your left, on the left.
Oh, OK, I understand.
Easy, isn't it, Harold?
Yeah, it is. Once you get the hang of it, yes. That's very high. Who's the patient?
Ow, ow, ow!
I'm sorry, who did you say? What say I show you?
Okay.
Just look at my face. I see. It's a matter of that, you see?
Yes.
Right. Look.
See? It's really not that hard, is it, Harold?
Not at all.
I don't believe it.
Oh, really? You want some proof, do you? Take a look at this.
Oh, who took this?
Andrew Simpson. Yeah, he Bluetoothed it to me in exchange for a right of reply over today's article.
Well, I mean, in the circumstances, you can hardly blame Steve for being angry.
Oh, really? Well, I think I can. And here's tomorrow's headline, The Punching Parkers. Go on, you have fun with that.
What?
Well, you're going to be writing the article.
I am not.
Susan, I'm not asking you to twist the truth. The photo tells the story.
Oh, well, that's for sure. You look terrified.
Yeah, well, we'll obscure my identity. It's irrelevant. But I tell you what, here's the theme for you. The fruit doesn't fall far from the tree.
Paul, the Parkers are my friends. Do you know that word? I'm not doing it.
Susan, what do I tell you every time your ethics get in the way of a good story?
I'm the boss. Write it or you're sacked. I'm so sick of hearing that.
He can't do that, can he?
Oh, yes, he can.
I'm so sorry, Sus.
Oh, no, love. It's not your fault, honestly. Paul's been a pain since before you were born.
Still, it was the front page that started this whole mess.
Yes, and then someone made it a whole lot worse.
Thank you.
Well, Susan, you do what you have to do, but he's not going to intimidate us.
I just don't understand how he can be on my side for one story and then turn around and do the exact opposite.
Moral flexibility, darling. Haven't you ever seen one of those nature docos where the snake eats its own tail?
You're going to have to go to Paul and apologise.
What?
You're going to have to say you're sorry.
But I'm not.
It's the only way this is going to go away.
You're going to go to Andrew Simpson and apologise for dumping garbage all over his desk?
What? You dumped garbage over Andrew Simpson's desk?
On his desk, on his legs, on his shirt.
Sure, and stupid. And I loved it.
Oh, wow, I wish I'd been there.
Well.
It was completely understandable, darling, and I support you on that. But if we're going to be consistent here, then...
This doesn't let you off the hook with Paul.
I don't know how you're going to handle Paul, but I can have a word to Andrew if you like.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's my grandchild too. I've got to do my bit.
Have another biscuit, Harold. I made them myself.
Oh.
I got them out of the packet.
Well, one won't kill me, I don't think. As long as my physician doesn't see me.
Dad, are you with us?
Oh, yes, good, yes, of course I am. I was only joking about overindulging in front of my doctor. Right. Well, look, I might be off then.
Thank you for the dance lesson.
Harold, do you have to go? Would you like another coffee? Or? No. I told Lou that I'd give him a hand at the store.
So you'll be at the store then for, what, a few hours? Or?
Yes, that's right, yes.
Good, okay.
All right, I'll be off, right.
You all right, Dad?
Yes, no, I'm fine. Look, with this reception, just book any venue you want. I don't mind.
Sorry, what?
Just with the venue, anything you want. Just, you know, the catering and the music and that sort of thing. Flowers, yeah. Whatever, I'll pay.
Can we get that in writing?
Oh, don't be silly. I want it to be a special day.
Well, thanks, Karl. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your opinion, Miss Naker.
Oh, Rebecca, please. Now, I understand that you're a highly trained professional and that your job can't be easy, but I just feel that kids like Bridget and Declan do respond better to a more kind of positive approach rather than these sort of harsh penalties.
Well, Declan, here's the father.
That's right, yes.
Look, I believe that parents and teachers should work together to help kids succeed.
Oh, I could not agree with you more.
I'm glad we found some common ground. But the fact is that the Parkers have raised a daughter who uses violence to solve her problems.
Hang on a minute, you can't expect the girl to be a saint.
Her behaviour is antisocial. The school community won't tolerate it.
Oh, and it's got nothing to do with the fact that she's pregnant.
We have a zero-tolerance policy towards violence. My hands are tied.
I'm a parent and I haven't heard anything about this policy.
Well, it was voted on at the last school council meeting. Look, I understand these meetings may be hard for some parents to get to, even a bit boring.
So I'm wasting my breath, am I? Where's it been when you need one?
What?
Nothing. Oh, he's just such a pompous wally. I could have strangled him.
You know, he started when I was principal. Yeah, and he was always the same. He never let people get in the way of the rules. I never really liked him much.
Gosh, what a waste.
What is?
Well, those eyes.
Yeah, well, he's a wally, but he's a handsome wally.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you order? I'm just going to go over and talk to the Prince of Darkness. Don't worry, he's not my boss. Hey, exploiting Bridget like that plumbed new depths, even for you.
Hi, Rebecca. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
And you know you hurt Declan too, don't you?
Oh, you know, Bridget came to me begging to print that story.
Do you always do what 16-year-old girls beg you to do?
Doesn't happen that often.
You didn't even check with her parents.
Oh, she told me that she had Miranda and Steve's full backing. I was just trying to help the girl get back into school, and look what happened. I get assaulted for my trouble.
Paul?
Oh, hang on a second. Let me just take off my leg so it's easier to push me over this time.
I didn't mean to lose my temper with you, okay? I shouldn't have done it.
Is that an apology? You know, because it's funny, because apologies normally come with "I'm sorry" attached.
I was upset about the article, okay, and I still am, quite frankly. I accept that you were trying to help Bridget. Let's just leave it at that.
Still haven't heard those little words.
No.
In that case, that is going to be tomorrow's front page story.
Look, you attack me all you like, but if you go after my family, I will come looking for you.
Is that a threat?
No, that's a promise. See, my family means everything to me. Do you understand what that feels like? No, of course you don't, because your daughter can't even stand being in the same room as you. But you got your paper, haven't you? Your mighty paper. You know what it's good for, mate? Lining bird cages.
Yeah, maybe, but I can still make life pretty miserable for you.
Look, all the chutney and pickle section's been rearranged.
I know. I rearranged it.
Why?
It works better this way.
Oh, well, so you waited until I left and then changed it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Carmela likes it this way, doesn't
Carmela loves it that way.
Yeah.
Carmela is delirious it's that way.
Karl, what can I do for you?
I've just come from the hospital, and I've got some test results. I'm afraid it's bad news.
Oh, dear. He thought it was just a cough. Oh, I'll
Harold.
go. It's not loser results, is it? No.
Now, PSA is a marker for cancer in the prostate. The PSA reading in your blood test was 32, which is very high.
But that's only an indication, surely.
Yes, there was also an abnormality in your DRE.
Couldn't it be something else?
We will perform more tests for an exact diagnosis, but at your age,
Cancer.
Now, I've managed to pull some strings. I've got you in to see the urologist this afternoon. I know that seems rather sudden, but time is of the essence. By moving now, we can hope to diagnose.
Harold, are you okay? I better get back to work.
Well, your appointment's for 4. I could be there if you like.
Yeah, no, that's not necessary. Thank you, Karl.
There you go, mate. On the house. Don't tell the boss, though, eh? That's right, Harold. Freebies. Can you believe it? I have turned over a new leaf.
So, are there any more orders, Lou?
Yeah. 2 lattes and a long black for Rebecca next door and whatever Karl wants.
Oh, sorry, yes, I'll have a latte.
Latte it is, mate. Oh, by the way, I'm still being annoyed with this silly cough. Have you got the results of those tests yet? Karl?
Yes, sorry, Lou. Yeah, look, there's nothing. Actually, it's, as I thought, nothing serious at all.
So it's just a bit of a virus, eh?
That's right. Yes, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
Hey, Jelly Belly. Told you I was fine.
Darling, Santa won't come if he sees you watching.
Okay. I might leave you to it. I've got some reading that I need to do.
Okay, well, dinner won't be long.
Okay.
Don't trip over those deep pockets of yours, will you? Oh, is he all right?
Don't know. Let's be quiet.
It's still the shock of that blank cheque settling in, I'd say.
I know. I nearly keeled over myself when Libby told me.
Have you finished this?
No, got about an hour to get it in. I'm not going to make out that the Parkers are some kind of thugs.
Even if it does mean your job.
Oh,
That is one hungry pig.
Oh, speaking of which, the caterer has confirmed.
How can you even talk of caterers and that poor little stinker in the same breath?
Oh, you two must be getting so excited.
Yeah, it's all coming together finally.
Well, don't forget the street barbecue. Carmela's organised everything.
It'll be a bit tense, won't it, with the Parkers and the Robinsons?
Oh, no, Paul won't show up. He hasn't got the intestinal fortitude.
No, or the guts.
No.
I actually thought that article in the paper took Didge's side.
Yeah. It didn't have any effect on Andrew Simpson, though, did it? Have you heard of this zero tolerance towards violence policy in the school?
I haven't.
You, Lib?
I only heard about it yesterday.
What's the point of having a policy like that if it's not common knowledge? Otherwise, how does it act as a deterrent?
And you'd end up with half the school expelled.
You don't think they invented it just to get rid of Bridget, do you?
Well, I can't prove anything, but that is how it looks to me.
We need to talk. I know you missed your appointment yesterday afternoon. Harold?
You're trying to ruin someone's sleeping.
No, I just wanted to have a chat to Harold about today, street party.
Oh, let him park wherever he likes. Listen, how would you feel about me becoming a lady of leisure again?
Oh, how'd you get that past Paul?
I didn't. Told a couple of little porkies to the sub-editors.
What happens when Paul sees it?
Yeah, well, you might have to pull a couple of extra overtime shifts, eh? Tea and toast?
Yes. So, how do you feel about impending unemployment then? Pretty relaxed about it?
Oh, well, Karl. The grace of the righteous.
Oh, take a shortcut, did you, slacker?
No, I just ran faster so I could see you sooner.
Oh, my back is killing me. That bed of yours belongs in a torture chamber.
Careful, you give me ideas. Simpson is going to love that photo. Is it your mum's?
Listen to this. Unnamed sources have told the Times that Andrew Simpson's zero tolerance policy appears retrospective. Unnamed sources.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist there.
Killer. It's him.
Uh-oh.
Andrew. Andrew, hi.
Miss Kennedy. Take a seat. As the head of the senior school, you have a duty to support the school's policies and protect its reputation.
Andrew, I can assure you I
Please don't insult my intelligence. Your mother wrote this article.
She never asked for my opinion, and I never suggested she should print anything.
So who are these unnamed sources?
You'll have to ask her.
Oh, I'm sure she'd just love to tell me. She never liked me when she was principal here. I doubt that's changed.
I'm sure you're mistaken.
Look, the department has sent in someone to investigate these claims. I expect your support.
You want me to tell the truth?
Yes. You'll need to see this.
Everything okay here?
No. Mr. Fitzgerald, doing some class prep?
It's something like that.
You'll need to see this too. This is the minutes from last month's school council meeting. Notice the last item on the agenda. Zero tolerance policy towards violence.
We were in Bali then.
Why weren't we told about this when we got back?
And why weren't the students told?
I'm not going to send a letter home every time there's a change in school policy. The fact is, it's there in black and white. Are you doubting me? Right. Well, as I'm convinced that one or both of you are responsible for this, you're both suspended until further notice.
You can't do that.
I just did.
Really, you are? Oh, that's great news.
Who is it?
Education department.
Oh, I can't tell you how happy that makes us.
Hey, hey. Come in.
Hi.
Hi.
Of course.
Oh, here she is, our hero.
Bought you a spare copy just in case.
Oh, great. Hey, how'd you get Paul to change tack?
Oh, we kind of skipped that bit.
Good on you.
Aren't you going to get in trouble?
Well, I'm not going to win Employee of the Month, no.
Thanks, bye.
That was the education department. They saw the article and they're going to conduct an investigation.
No way.
And if they find the unnamed sources are right, you're going to be asked back.
That's awesome.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's great. Thank you, Susan.
That is great.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, we're just talking about your mum's article.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
Oh, no, it's all right, Lib. I didn't mention any names.
I teach at the school. You're my mother. How hard is it to work out? This could cost me my job.
No, rubbish. You can't sack you for telling the truth.
Well, he just suspended me, so I guess that's a start. Honestly, Mum, you know what? You can butt heads with Paul all you want, just don't play with my career.
Oh, no, Lib.
Come on, brother.
Just like old times, eh, mate?
Yesterday, I was all for chucking in the towel and finding another school. When Andrew Simpson took that photo, that was the last straw. What a sneak!
Oh, yeah. Well, good on both of you for sticking to your guns.
Say, next year, why don't we get a season ticket to the footy? We talk about it often enough, don't we?
Yeah, I suppose we should.
Hey.
Guys, let's hope the rain holds off.
Yeah, but no matter what the weather, we're in good company.
I'll see if Steve needs a handhold.
You can't pretend this isn't happening. You need treatment.
No.
I'll be with you. You won't have to go through it alone.
Karl, I said no, and you are not to say anything to anyone about this. On your oath as a doctor.
Oh, of course not. But Harold, come on.
I will handle it in my own way.
If you don't do anything, you will die.
And that'll be my choice, won't it?